My first reviewer this morning.
My
Can we
name
meet
is
you?
my name is Felix Osage, and today happened to be my birthday, and today is 1st of April. I want to thank God for another year God has added to me. I deem it fit because today was a public order that I need to come to buy stand. It has been a while
Yeah.
that I've been, so I just say I need to come and air my view, air my happiness, air my joy, because Flip TV have actually been so wonderful. They are nice people, and it has been very good. But I would say it's been they caution us on what to say and what not to say. And I want to say that long live Flip TV, long live the viewers, and long live the rest of the people watching us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Felix Osage,
Yes.
and happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Long life and prosperity.
Amen.
Yes, Nigeria says they say Nigerian oil belongs to the north. Why do you think Bugaji said this?
Well, first and foremost, the Nigerian oil, I want to correct that impression. Nigerian oil does not belong to the north. The Nigerian oil belongs to the Nigerian citizen. This is what the government needs, the federal government needs to call to order, because they are trying to monopolize all the necessary information. We are in the north, are there oil? There are no places in the north where there is oil, but for based on Nigerian constitution, the oil belongs to Nigeria. It belongs to Nigeria. It does not belong to the north. All what they are just saying are heresies, because it should come up with evidence that the oil belongs to the north. All those people that have oil well, are they entitled to it? Does the constitution support it? These are some things that we need to have a reconciliation and correct the notion. A lot of the northern people have been brainwashed to tell the people that is the north that have the oil. That's what they believe. They always believe that we are born to rule. You understand? We are born, which is actually very wrong. Every member of Nigeria, citizen of Nigeria, president can come from anywhere, any part of Nigeria. I want to say that information, it should tender an apology to Nigerian citizens, especially it should tender apology to the Niger Delta. Because by the time the Niger Delta begin to blow the oil well, blow this thing, and they will say, they are not supporting Tinubu's administration. Meanwhile, the federal government are supposed to correct him and give him a warning and even charge him for saying what is not right.
How sure are you that what he's saying is not right? Looking at the Constitution of Nigeria, because as enshrined in the Constitution from 1963, which was what was adopted into the 1999 Constitution, it says when we look at landmass, especially dry land, the north takes 78%, while those that take the water area and all that, there's something Bugaji was saying about 78% of the landmass belongs to the north. So according to the constitution, the others, whatever resources they make, belongs to the area that has the largest landmass, and it's in the constitution.
We need a legal person on constitution that's going to interpret that. He's a layman. He doesn't know what he's saying. He's a layman in that aspect. He's a layman. What he's inversely saying is actually very wrong. What you are saying, are you saying that all the resources of Nigeria belong to one particular part? It is actually very wrong. That is why I want the government of the day to come out and begin to go against such word that can incite war, incite riot, incite certain things. They shouldn't just keep quiet. I believe the spokesman of the president is supposed to challenge him.
But you know, this is not the first time Bugaji is saying this. He said he's on Channels Television sometime in 2014, and he's still repeating it that the oil belongs to the north.
Okay, if it says the oil belongs to the north, where exactly is the oil residing in the northern part of Nigeria? When Buhari was leaving, Buhari said, search all the northern part. Go and look for anywhere you can get oil. They said they got a little drop in Kebbi. A little drop in Kebbi. And I want to say that what he's saying is not making sense. It's not making sense. He's trying to put sentiment and this thing into it. I want to say this.
Okay.
When Jonathan was the president, when he was the vice president, when the Niger Delta was fighting for their rights, they were saying that the oil belongs to us. The oil belongs to us. That you can't be draining oil from Niger Delta, and you are not giving us any commensurable this thing. They brought Jonathan in as what? As the vice president. When they brought him as the vice president, they all embraced him. Then it was Yaradua told Jonathan, go and talk to your people.
Yeah.
And they were able to talk to the people. And that is where the late Musa Yaradua gave them amnesty. He gave them amnesty. When these people are talking, they should understand that we have history does not forget. History does not throw away things. And I want to say this. The federal government needs to begin to caution that man.
Okay, let me just read what he said in his interview in the Vanguard newspapers this morning. It says, according to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the ownership of natural resources is vested in the Nigerian state itself. The idea that there is an oil-producing state is at variance with our constitution. It is an idea manufactured by an ignorant mind, a mind that does not even know the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He says nobody can own the oil, gold, and whatever natural resources that God has given this country, except the Nigerian state designs another process of ownership. Now, saying some people that oil producing state is not in tandem with the constitution. And that's what the constitution still says now. What do you think is the way forward?
Hello, sir. When they are sharing allocation, they give these states special derivatives.
Yeah.
You understand? Let him challenge it. Let him challenge that derivatives they are giving to them. Delta is there, Edo is there, Imo is there. All those states that are oil producing states, let him challenge it. Except there is another structure or formula to begin to share. Because majority of our income, our revenue comes from oil. You understand? Comes from oil. And when the advantage they have is because they are a state that are producing oil producing states. So they collect more. Akwa Ibom collects more. Port Harcourt collects more. Delta collects more. Edo collects more. So what are all these things he's saying? Listen to me, sir. Each state has their own unique natural resources given to them. Zamfara have their own.
What does Zamfara have?
According to what I heard, Zamfara have gold.
Now, in this gold that Zamfara has, do they do it the way they do oil that they get from the Niger Delta?
They don't do it like that. It's been the way they do it in what do they call this state now? Zamfara.
Yes.
Is that the government of the day and the federal government are stealing underground. You understand? Foreign people coming to steal underground. That is where you are seeing that Nasarawa, Zamfara that was very peaceful. Since the very day they discovered there is gold there, they started looting a lot of things. They started looting it. And they don't want peace to reign in Zamfara any longer. You understand? And that is what is the problem. They want to put problem in the Niger Delta. And the Niger Delta are very wise. The Niger Delta are very wise. And I'm going to say this. categorically that the word, the thing he has said is dead and arrival. But the thing is just that the constitution stand, and a lawyer of constitution knows they know their rights. The northern part of Nigeria, God has blessed them with farming, agriculture. God has blessed them with that. So I want to say this, that God knows why He has brought different ethnicity, different religion together with different diversity. When you talk about the Southeast, they are the economic power of Nigeria. Any place you go to in Nigeria, if you don't find an Igbo man there, that means you run back. That means there's something wrong there. You will always see an Igbo man in a place where you see that things are very tough. They will go there and break through. And I want to say this, that we have our own special discipline, the northern part. God has blessed them with agriculture, and I want to say that we should respect what God has given to us. And finally, I want to talk about the capitalization of the bank. It's going to be a very big problem to a lot of banks because there are a lot of window dressing in their balance sheets. A lot of window dressing in their balance sheets. A lot of income, this residual income, all those money they've been taking from people. And I want to say this, that shareholders are not going to be having a tough time to discuss. How are we going to raise this 500 billion? How are we going to raise this 5 billion? There are banks that are growing vertically, growing straight. There are some that are growing horizontal, meaning that they acquire other banks. Widely. But I want to say this. It's only few banks, like 4 or 5 banks, that can survive this 500 billion capitalization. And that is going to affect Nigeria economy. It's going to affect Nigeria economy. And it's going to affect the economy because when we do not do it right, if we don't do it right, we will not get it right. Because why are they doing all this? They are doing this because they want to make the banks to be strong. And I want to say the government now, they are somehow getting it right in the sense that they are doing trial and error. I pray it works. The information,
you are getting it right, so that means the trial is going on in the right course now.
For now, in the terms of dollar, you understand? From the reliable information I got, they say if you have dollar, don't let it go through anyway. Put it in the right channels. The right channel is that invest it in NNPC, put it in Dangote, put it in, so that the money will come into Nigeria economy. You understand? And now when this thing comes into Nigeria economy, the dollars will be coming, and those that have eaten the dollars and pounds will now be forced to bring their money. I'm going to tell you, dollar is going to come back to around 700 or 800. I am a critic of Tinubu. But this thing I am telling you, go and mark my word. Dollar is going to come back to around 800.
So one way, in one word, you think this government is working in the right direction with all these policies at the moment?
What I am telling you, is still try and error. But this error they are trying now is actually working.
This error?
This try and error is working because. But the challenge we are having now, is that the price of goods that have gone up is not coming down.
Who is supposed to monitor that?
Number one, the government in power should control that. You understand? The government in power can control that.
How can it be controlled?
Very simple. The government can bring up other investors to crash.
Thank you very much, Mr. Felix Osagi, and happy birthday to you once again. You're welcome. Yes, Mr.
I don't know Lagos.
Felix
want to bust my head this morning. I don't know why you say walking. Look at Easter everywhere. Look dull like this. We are burying thousands of people. So you are saying government. Please.
Yes.
People are angry. Don't say that here, please.
You know, say the popular song, as it is sweet song. It depends. So
this one, everybody the pepper. Nobody's happy. Everybody go to church. Today is Easter Monday.
Yes.
Go to church. Who is there? Nobody.
We went to church yesterday.
You go to church to praise God. When you come back, when we come back, did you hear matter of rice? Did you hear anything? Nothing. We don't hear anything. We didn't hear where? Your side.
Hello, sir.
Baba,
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Mr. Lucky, listen, Mr. Lucky, one of the representative of Lagos State, the person, wait, sir, the person of Honorable Adewale, shared rice.
Adewale what?
Adewale Ja.
Okay.
Shared rice, Temitope, God bless you. Shared rice and give chicken. As you ask Lucky, what is your impact? Because it looked for people that are imparting in the environment. Why are you not being given?
That is the
No,
question.
wait to hear your answer.
Thank you. You say honorable. You mentioned honorable.
Yes.
My name is Loke Yakun. I don't know the Lagos. That is honorable. Honorable. No. It's honorable. Thank God you mentioned honorable. Honorable has collected money from the party. They gave the party to go and share rice. I'm not honorable. What I'm saying, this Easter, number one, no lights.
No light.
Okay, no light. Number two, people cannot buy food to eat. Easter, Jesus Christ's birthday. Have you ever seen that before? You are saying the government is right, it's doing well. Don't let people hear me, they don't show you.
You are getting,
I'm telling you,
Lucky, you are getting it wrong.
I'm telling you,
You are getting, you see what I'm saying? You are getting it wrong. What I just told you is that this man is representing your constituency.
But where?
Hold on now.
Have you seen anything now?
That means you don't know what is going on in your constituency. Go back to your constituency.
Hold on.
Listen, go back to your constituency.
I didn't even know.
No. Go back to your constituency.
Is the other PDP or APC?
Listen, we are not talking about party aspect. We are not talking about party
I didn't know him.
aspect.
Nobody got my
Go
side.
back to your constituency and go and ask. Go and ask. You are in what?
Wait.
You are in
Wasi Okera.
You are in Okera.
Yes.
You are in Okera. Go and ask Faleke.
Faleke.
Go and ask Faleke.
Am I APC member?
Go and you look at what you are. No, you shouldn't be an APC member.
Hold on. Wait.
You mustn't be an APC member.
You have to be an APC.
You mustn't be an APC member.
Sincerity.
Hold on. Let me tell you.
Please.
The time they share boss, Faleke share boss, I share rice. In this NIJ here, I'm a member of PDP. They know me very well because we only vote for the same
unit.
They did not. They said they have ticket right from local government. Ticket. They have ticket. So nobody listen to me. They have ticket. That's ticket.
So what you are saying in essence is that some of these palliatives are being shared in.
They have ticket. You must go to ticket.
That is not true.
That
is not true. That is not true. Let me tell you. When we get to the bus stop, listen. When we get to the bus stop, let us be realistic. You understand? I am talking based. I am talking based on realistic. There is one thing in my area now. They call it social intervention program. About 3 or 4 years ago, they called people, come and write, come and register. People refused to register. But last week that just passed, they started calling people. A lot of people are still saying it's scam. Me, I did not register, but I was opportune to see people's name that was there. And the government of the day said they are going to be giving them some certain amount of money.
Do you think why people didn't register is not because they have lost hope in the promises of the government?
No, the thing is just that now the government of the day are trying to see how they can
Hold on.
Let me talk. The government of the day is trying to see how they can redeem all their lost hope.
Okay.
You understand? They are trying to see how they can redeem it. You understand? But still, people are not still believing them.
Okay, now, please, let's look at it from this angle before you go, please. I'll quickly release you now so that I can have Mr. Idonobi Lagos to have his own time to review.